Hey there everyone, welcome back to another Captain's Log. This is Captain's Log 051223. I am Captain Beefy. This is the Game Vault. Let's cue up the music and get right to it. Alright, well, this one is going to be a little bit different than the last couple. We've talked about some controversial subjects and some news and whatnot. This one's going to be more about me and the channel, some upcoming changes, and some just information about me in general and what it's like being a content creator now that I've been doing this for a little bit over a year. So I'm rapidly approaching 800 subs, which I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. If you're watching this and you haven't subbed to the channel, please do so. And don't forget to ring that bell for notifications. I do daily uploads, and you don't want to miss them. So, I'm 53 years old, and I've got to thank the people in my life that have helped me work towards this goal and this dream to create something. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank my family, my mother and father, both in their 70s. They, I thought they'd laugh at me for this, and they've been very, very supportive, and that's greatly appreciated. My brother-in-law, who helped me get a computer set up and get the software on there so that I could improve what I'm doing and make it better. I thank him very much. My buddy Dave, who made fun of my videos in the very beginning because they were absolute garbage, and he inspired me to get better. I think he said something like, dude, no one's going to watch your stuff at that resolution. And I was like, God, you're right, bro. My girlfriend, who has been instrumental in assisting me and being supportive and helping me with ideas, helping me promote on various social media platforms, and she's gone out looking for subscribers and building some relationships with other creators out there. That's been fantastic. And last but not least, the group of guys that joins me once a week for the live stream, or that comment on the videos or watch them, like them, even if you don't say a word, but you're just there. I appreciate it. It's from the heart, and I'm always open to suggestions, criticisms, and all that, so feel free to say whatever you like. If you got ideas for the channel, stuff you'd like to see, stuff you don't like that I do, let me know down in the comments. It is always appreciated. We could talk about it and kind of move forward from there. So I've been gaming for over 40 years now. Started off back in the early 80s. 81, I'm guessing, is about the time. 1980, 1981, roughly. Or 79, I don't know. Somewhere right around there. The old Atari system and all that. And being a content creator has changed the way I game. I used to look for games that were like massive time sinks, that I could just kind of lose myself in a world and be there for months and sometimes years. Diablo 2, for instance, I played that game, for 10 years, I think, on PC. The regular game, the expansion, the Lord of Destruction expansion, and then eventually I downloaded a mod for it that completely changed the game and made it almost like a brand new game. So played that for years. I played Ark Survival Evolved for years. I had different private servers, and friends would come on, and we had a little tribe, and we'd get on there and we'd do missions, and what are we going to do tonight? Well, let's go hunt down a T-Rex. What are we going to do tonight? Let's go catch squids. Let's breed this. Let's take down this boss. Always good times. Fallout 76, not for a long time, but there were periods of time where I played that pretty much exclusively daily. Nice group of people to join in with, had fun with. We'd go set off the nukes and fight the queen over and over, fight the big guy, I forget his name now, that big guy in the mine. Just good old times, And of course, No Man's Sky. I can't tell you how many times I've done that damn opening tutorial mission, just starting a new character up because, why not? Let's start something different. There's been a new update. Let's check out things. I want to run this character this way. I'm working on my Nomad run right now without any bases, and it's quite entertaining, but I've done hardcore runs. I've done, just different types of runs on that, and try different things out. It's always a lot of fun, and there's big time sinks, and they're great. I love those games. I loved Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I know a lot of people hated that game because it was so big, so expansive, and such a time-consuming game, but I love getting lost in England and France and the Island of Skye and Ireland and all that in that game, and eventually in, Asgard and Svartalheim and all that other stuff, and Niflheim. It was a blast, absolute blast. But, as a content creator now, I feel a little different about gaming. Like, I was never one to rush out the day a game came out. I mean, I was alright, let me be honest, I was from time to time. There were certain games that I really looked forward to, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait for that to come out. I'll go get it and play it. But for me, it wasn't a necessity. It was like, all right, if I missed it, I missed it. No big deal. If I was busy in the midst of another game, I'd be like, you know what, I'll wait a couple months and then I'll get it when it's on sale or whatever. But as a content creator, I feel it's almost required to stay on top of the latest big game that's coming out and to, get it pre-ordered, have it preloaded, and at midnight when it first comes, when it's ready to play, get in there, play it, create some content for it, get it posted the next day, and then hit the ground running with it and try to, put out that content for it and get it going. And so it changes the way you play a little bit. Like, I used to play just for the sheer joy of it, and now it is also a job. And I'm not complaining because I love doing it. It's a lot of fun. I'm a gamer at heart. I love it. But it does create situations where I'll be, looking at a weekend coming up, and I know, like, I got Mother's Day coming up in a couple days. So I know Sunday's gone. I'll be spending the day with my family and all that. Friday, today, I'm out at a skeet shooting event for the hospital I work with. It's a sponsored event. So that's going to take, all morning and all that. It's forcing me to go to bed way early on Thursday night, so I'm not going to have as much time to produce. I do movies on the side with some friends of mine, and, whenever there's a new movie coming out that we have to work on, I know I'm going to lose time on the weekends for that, or maybe Wednesday nights or whatever. It creates these situations where I plan my life around the channel. So that changes things a lot. And again, it's not a complaint. I absolutely love it. I don't mind it. I try to get ahead of myself to the best of my ability so that when things do come up unexpectedly, I'm not going to miss uploading, because I believe consistency is a big part of being successful. Be consistent, put out a consistent product, put it out in a consistent manner. If you're going to put it out once a week, put it out once a week. If you're going to put it out daily, put it out daily. That sort of thing. Quality matters. Quantity also matters. Quality is a little bit better than quantity, and I'm going to try to steer myself towards more quality type videos and get away from the quantity so much. Walkthroughs are fun. They're easy to produce. They don't require a lot of editing and all that. But they're basically quantity videos. I can produce I can produce a week's worth in a night, one sitting, and then just mass upload them the next day, set a date and time for them to go live, and move on. And that's an easy way to have daily content. But I'd like to do more things like I did my top 12 favorite characters in Resident Evil, my comparison of Dead Island 2 to Dying Light 2, and then I did a Dead Island video the other day. I'd like to do more of these type of videos and delve into game mechanics a little bit more, stuff like that. So that's a direction I'm going to be heading into moving forward. So we're going to have to see. I might have to tone back on the amount of games I'm covering at a single time, because sometimes I've got 2 or 3 games. I've got 2 games pretty much going all the time, but sometimes I've had 3 and even 4 running concurrently. Videos going up at midnight, 6 a.m., noon, 6 p.m., and it's kind of crazy. It's a tough schedule to maintain. But again, it's very rewarding. Even if it only gets 30, 40 views, but the comments are appreciated and all that, and I absolutely enjoy it. But moving forward, we're going to be doing some different stuff here. We're going to continue with our Monday night live streams for No Man's Sky, but like this past Monday, we started a permadeath live stream. That is going to continue on until we get to the center of the universe or die trying. Hopefully, my one death this last week will be or there was two officially, but one of them was more of I just give up because I forgot to turn off a setting for the the tutorial in the beginning, so I just let that guy go. There's officially two deaths, but really only one. But hopefully that'll be the last one as we head toward the center of the galaxy, and we'll see how that goes. But also, I'm going to be doing some high-end Dead Island 2 co-op live streams. And the first one aired last night. I don't know how it goes or how it went because it hasn't happened yet. It'll be happening in a couple hours with my buddy Hobbit, so I am looking forward to that. We've done some co-op in Dying Light 2. We played Ark together. We played Fallout 4 together. We played No Man's Sky together. He's a buddy of mine. I've known him for quite a few years. We met at a job that we both worked at years ago, and now we're working together again. So it's kind of funny. The world goes round and round and round and round and round. So that's something I'm looking forward to see how that goes, because if it's successful, excuse me, we will do 2 streams a week, one for No Man's Sky and then one for Dead Island 2. The high level stuff will be fun, but it might be fun also to kind of go back to the beginning and do an actual playthrough with another character and see how everything works with someone else. So if anyone wants to join us on that, the door will always be open. You can have up to 3 people playing. I do play on the PlayStation Network, on the PlayStation 5. So my PSN is CPT_BEEFY, Captain Beefy. Easy enough. Feel free to send me a friend request, and be glad to have you join in at any time. Now, currently, you'll be able to hear Hobbit and I interact on that live stream, on the other live stream, because we have people from PC on there as well. We use Discord as a chat feature, and that cannot be shared at this time through the PlayStation. I'm looking for ways around that. Some of the guys, they're a great group on my Discord channel, are looking for ways to make that work too. We'll do some experimentation. It definitely won't be ready by Monday, but hopefully by the next Monday, if it's a possibility to be done, it will be ready by then. This weekend is just too insane to even think about it right now. So there's that. What else we got? Diablo 4 is out in less than a month. Right now, currently, you have the server slam going on, and I did sign up for that. You don't really have to sign up for it. I downloaded the program, so I'll be trying to jump up to level 20 this weekend in there with a character and get to the place we need to get to get all the little bonuses you can get. And, it's basically Blizzard testing out their servers and seeing, the amount of stress they can handle as they get ready for the launch in less than a month. So that's a game I'm looking forward to immensely, and that's a game we're going to take some deep dives into. We're going to do some interesting videos on that one as we look at the various characters, builds, skill combinations, that sort of thing. It should be exciting and a lot of fun. But I think that's pretty much going to be it for today. I'm going to wrap up this episode of the Captain's Log. As always, I'm Captain Beefy. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for supporting this channel. It is appreciated from the heart. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to it, ring that bell for notifications, and if you leave a like on the video, that's a huge help, gets me out into the algorithm. And, let me know what you think down below. If you want something special for me to see, let me know. I'll be glad to look into it. And if it's something I can do, I will do. I do have a run of Tomb Raider, the definitive edition. 10 years after it's released, I'm going to be doing a run of that here sometime in June. So, that'll be a fun one. That's a request from one of the subscribers. So that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.